Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we're going to be recapping the month of April and discussing my outlook for the coming month. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues to go over. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion and meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video, hit the red subscribe button and a little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we're going to be covering, stocks like MNMD at 63 cents, ABML at 6 cents, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and HMBL at just under 3 cents. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile. For US and Canada, enter 1 plus your area code and number. All other countries, enter country code, then your number. Never begin the format with 00. And text is the fastest way to get our alerts, because many times if we see something special that we want to get out to our subscribers right away, text is the fastest way to get that alert. And with that out of the way, let's dive in here, folks. Thank God April's over. It was just overall, just a shitty month. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was just a lack of multi-day runners, a lot of ones and dones. You really had to be taking profits wherever you could. If you had the slightest bit of green, you had to take it. It just was a difficult month. I mean, there was some, we had a few winners, but nothing like we're used to. And it was depressing. And quite honestly, not only depressing, but very disappointing. And, I'm very hard on myself, and I don't like when markets are like this. This way, this is why, for those of you that are subscribers, we have not been putting out many alerts, few and far between. I haven't been doing many videos. It's just, there's not a lot to talk about. And, there's a couple of reasons what's going on right now. This week, investors got spooked by Biden's tax hike proposals. Democrats love to raise taxes, but, none expected Biden to go after the capital gains taxes on millionaires. He's looking to take the top capital gains rate to be the same as the top income tax rate. And, for people that work hard all their lives, that build a business, if they go to sell that business, to get hit with those types of taxes is just ridiculous. So, tax and spend Democrats, they want these dream programs, but, you start taxing people's hard-earned, what they work all their lives for, and it's just, it's not fair. And I know a lot of our subscribers, even the new traders that aren't millionaires yet, they're against this, because they're working towards becoming millionaires, and no one wants to pay big taxes to fulfill their dreams. So not going to get into politics of if you like Biden or Trump. I wasn't a fan of Trump's rhetoric, but I loved his tax policies. So take that for what it's worth. we'll see how this plays out. I think Manchin will block it in the Senate. I don't see it getting very far there. So let's see what happens. Number two, the SEC has proposed new rules and regulations for SPACs. A lot of the SPACs have gotten crushed. CCIV, FSR. A lot of your former runners. It's been SKLZ, but there was big moves. In February, took some money off the table. They're dipping a little bit farther than people thought, but when they bounce, they'll bounce hard. And really, what's happening with the SPACs is that there's being questions raised by the SEC is, how much money are the promoters making for putting together the deal? If Chamath Palihapitiya, he's got all these SPACs. Well, what is he making for putting together the deal? How much is his ownership stake? What are the fees involved? And this is where the questions are getting raised. And there's just disclosures that need to be made. So we think this is a good move in the long run that these disclosures get made. But let's see how it all plays out. But the reality is everyone and his brother launched a SPAC. So, not every deal is going to be a success. So you have to be very selective, pick and choose. You can't just be playing the entire SPAC market. Third, so far earnings season has not been that exciting. Most are recovery plays, due to last year's, the COVID pandemic. But, we need more catalysts. And, a lot of these earnings were banked in. That things are going to get better, but we need to see things getting a lot better. Sorry, a little early here in the morning. And in terms of stimulus money that came in, last year no one had. They were stuck at home, locked down, so they put it into stocks or online gambling. Now people are booking trips, wanting to travel, and even if they're booking tickets for September, that's money that's not going into the stock market. Fourth, right now there's a lot of COVID fatigue. People just want to get back to normal. It doesn't help when Fauci and everyone are going on and saying, go get vaccinated, but keep wearing your mask. So we need to get the unvaccinated off the sidelines and convince them that it's safe and effective. I'm not going to get into the politics there, but we do need the herd immunity. And Biden's State of the Union. You watch, everyone's wearing a mask, social distance. No one's in the in Congress. It's usually a packed house, and it's just bad messaging. Last year Trump was saying, go out, live your life, don't wear the mask. This year Biden's saying, go get vaccinated, and then wear the mask. So it's just mixed messaging and not a lot of common sense coming out of Washington right now. So we'll see. Fifth, last year was just an incredible year for investors. Markets don't keep going up forever. If you look at the charts for most penny stocks, almost all peaked in February, and they've been selling off for the past 2 months now. So it's just markets go up, markets go down, nothing we can do. Just ride it out and wait for the bull market to start coming, because we are in a bear market. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a bear market. Sixth, the market makers have been able to take advantage of this bear market. They've been naked shorting penny stocks. It's going on. It's very frustrating, and the SEC needs to put a stop to it. Until they do that, this is going to continue. So, while the SEC is talking about Reddit, GameStop, SPACs, they need to go after the market makers, because that affects retail traders each and every day. You know, you're getting, they're stealing money every day. You know, a market maker, they see the order flow, they see the, they're able to make the bid and ask off the order flow, and it's just a license to steal. You know, if they didn't see that order flow, if they didn't know what was coming in, they'd be trading, same as everyone else. So, when they're getting your orders and can front run and can play games, that's just horrible. And this is what is contributing to the pressure on the markets right now. And, when they naked short and they start knocking stocks down, look, traders are emotional. I mean, if you really want to understand markets, it's about understanding emotional psychology. It's like being at the poker table. What's the next guy going to do? Is he going to fold? Is he going to play? It's trying to read, the players, and you got to be able to read yourself. Diamond hands, paper hands. I'm not going to get into what's right or what's wrong. I mean, you got to listen to your gut. But in these markets, I've been telling people, number one, be diversified, own 10 to 20 or more penny stocks, and on new plays, don't be going in as heavy as you were in the good times. If before you were starting off with $1,000, initial investment, go in with 250, 500. This gives you, because a lot of these, you go in and all of a sudden they pull back. And a lot of people think, oh, it's a bad stock or whatever. No, it's just the market makers playing games. You can go in then, double up. If you put in 250, buy another $250 worth. Now you got a better average, and you just wait for the market to pop, and then you sell into that. So that's really right now how you need to be trading, unfortunately. So, but all it takes is a catalyst. Last November it was really humble, and the merger with George Sharp executed there, and it just really lifted the whole sector. So basically everything was running, and we're just waiting for that big runner to start. But we are seeing some big runners right now on the NASDAQ. I would say I tell people to play both NASDAQ and OTC pennies, and NASDAQ was much better, in April. I mean, you look at BTX. This was, back on April 5th. It opened at 392, ran to all the way to almost 60. So 15 times on your money. So an incredible runner in BTX. What else? MVIS on the NASDAQ was a good one this month. Dropped down to 10, ran to 27.5, pulled back to 15. We've covered MVIS extensively here at Insider. This is not a buy and hold. This is one you buy dips, sell rips. I think it got overvalued, got pricey here. Yes, it has a patent portfolio. Everyone's talking about their LiDAR systems, but folks, they got no revenues. They are a takeover candidate, but there's a lot of companies that could have picked them up for cheap a while back. So that never happened. So this is a pure momentum play, and trade accordingly. On the OTC, ONPH, this is one that a lot of people talk about. They did the licensing deal with RGBP, and this has just been an incredible runner this year. So I think this has been the OTC stock of 2021 right now. In January, this was 40 cents, ran to $48. Pulled back. There was a lot of dips. It pulled back to at one point even $12. Got down here under 20, but this level was a buy the dip opportunity, and This has been the 50-day right here, and you see it held the 50-day all along. We really like ONPH. This is one that you definitely can trade in terms of buying dips, selling rips. So guys, book profits, take it where you can. I did that this month where I could, but overall, my portfolio is down, just like everyone else. So welcome to the club. We're all in this together. HMBL, this has been this was the big runner of last year. Not running right now, but it's been a great dip buying. I talked about this last week. It pulled back to the 200-day. It's risen to $1.24, but it was down here at $1.08 last week. Bounced off that up to almost $2. It held the 200-day on Wednesday and bounced up to $1.52. So, again, not huge money, but you got in at $1.25, goes up to $1.50. I think right now you got to be taking those. So, it's unfortunate, that you're not getting the 100, 200% runners like you were in the past. But if you get 10, 20, 30%, take it. You just have to. And you don't have to take, sell everything, but take some money off the table. So you look at your portfolio, see where there's some green, book some profits. So this way you do have a P&L, you're profitable for the month, and you feel much better about yourself. So just keep that in mind. So, if you have a $10,000 portfolio, it pulled back to, overall, $7,000, but, you booked $1,000, $1,500 in profits for the month, you feel a lot better. So, you got some cash on the sidelines, you had a profitable month in terms of P&L, and, what you're sitting on, you just wait and see if we get a nice bounce in May, and, you got that where you book some profits, you got that cash you can put to use in a new play in May. So just keep that in mind. What else we looking at here? Oh, also OCGN on the NASDAQ. This was a good runner this month. Dipped down to as low as 539, formed a double bottom there, and ran to almost 14. So again, there's still plenty of opportunities. And OCGN, it's a COVID vaccine play. It has the rights for the U.S. for an Indian vaccine. The company out of India, everyone knows with the pandemic going on there. Their partner Bharat has a great vaccine. It's going to be rolled out, and then OCGN can roll it out in the U.S. So that one certainly looks interesting. UXIN had a nice month. Was trading at $1.20. Ran to 340 this week. And I've covered all these here. These are all stocks that I have talked about on the site. So all you do is go over to this magnifying glass, enter the stock you want to look at, and it'll come up. So you can take a look at what I've said, and all our past ideas are all here on the site. So please check them out. What else we got here? Vaxart VXRT. This was running last week. This is an oral vaccine play, so ended up on near the highs of the week. So we liked how this one traded. OTC is really where it's right now tougher to make money. So, that again, as I said earlier in the video, play both NASDAQ and OTC. The big one was on Friday was QNTA, ran 198%. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. PCTL had a good day, but backed off the highs, ran to 3 cents, but closed at just above 2 cents. So quite a big pullback. So there was definitely selling at the end of the day there on PCTL. So we'll see what the action is on Monday. ENZC, this has been a very frustrating investment for a lot of people. It was a great runner last year, nailed it. We got our subscribers in on, in October, ran to almost $1, and then it's just been brutal, just been selling off here, and the 10-cent level has been the make or break. So we've been getting buys off of that. So closed up 21% on Friday. Let's see if the momentum continued. We are still trading above the 200-day of 13 cents, so that's very important. VYGVF, this is a crypto exchange in Canada. We really like this one. I've talked a lot about it. With Bitcoin now at 58,000, we think that a lot of these Bitcoin plays can catch up. BTCS has really pulled back here. It was $3. It's under $1. With Bitcoin at 58,000, this one certainly looks undervalued here. What else? FORW, this one's looking interesting. Everyone's talking about what George is doing with RETC and I think it's GVSI. He's trying to get custodianship of the companies and the shares to find a merger candidate. But FORW, this is his baby. They own a lot of warrants in Humble. It held the 200-day of 20 cents. This is a cheap way to play Humble. And then if they find, depending on what merger George is able to find and put into FORW, this one could be an interesting play. GGII, talked about this one this week. What a runner. It looks like things have coming out about what they're doing with Hempico. So we certainly we like this one. And we think we're going to be getting some information from the CEO, going to be doing an interview with him coming up. So we've reached out to him. We'll let you know when that is. Sandro Piancone, they're working on Hempico packaging. So this is basically hemp cigarettes. So with what's going on with the crackdown on menthols and nicotine, the Biden administration. So we think GGII, if they get the financials current and they pull off that merger, this one's really going to run. So GGII, I'm going to be coming out with a lot more info on this one next week. So make sure you are signed up at insiderfinancial.com to get the update on GGII when we go to press on that one. That's about it, folks. We're looking forward to fresh trading month. I'll be coming with new alerts, doing a lot of homework, just waiting for I have a lot of things on my radar, just waiting for the markets to start improving, because once things start getting better, then everything starts running and it's a lot easier to make money. So right now, just folks, stay on the sidelines, conserve cash. This is a bear market. You don't want to be 100% invested. You want cash on the sidelines because you want to put it to work when these markets really start running. So right now, you just got to be patient, and let's see how May plays out. I want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend, and make sure you go to signup.insiderfinancial.com. You want to get on these runners before the crowd. what we liked about this week was MNMD. This was one we alerted to our subscribers last year when it was MMMEDF. MNMD, sorry about that. Mind Medicine. This was, they announced the beginning of the week that they were going uplisting to NASDAQ. So it went from being MMMEDF to MNMD. And this is, you know, you want to get these OTC to NASDAQ. So this is when it announced. It then went to NASDAQ. So smart OTC players got in here, NASDAQ players got in here, and you know, that momentum. And then the next day was the sell-off. So, you know, textbook case of you know, buy the rumor. So you know, people were able to load up, get in. Once after it hit NASDAQ, that was when you had to sell. So we'll be watching this one for you know, a dip entry opportunity. But you know, if you nailed MNMD, congratulations. This was a nice one this week. So again, there's still opportunities. Just got to be more selective. They're few and far between. Like I said, last year everything was running. And, you know, that's why I stress the importance of always be booking profits. So, you know, if you've been trading a while and you've been listening to my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, what's in the past is in the past. You can't cry over spilled milk, as we say. And, you know, we just learn and move forward, and we're playing the long game here. You know, I don't want to see anyone get discouraged, you know, want to quit. You know, there's plenty of opportunities. You know, markets go up, markets go down. Just ride it out, and, you know, the markets will get hot before you know it. So, and again, you know, I'm just trying to give you, you know, my years of experience, what my thoughts are. But, you know, again, I'm not a financial advisor. So, you know, if you do have questions, go speak with your nearest financial advisor. All right, folks, that's about it for this Saturday, and I'll be coming live to you soon with a new video, and wish everyone a great weekend. Thank you, and talk soon. Bye-bye.